Congratulations, you've just made a brilliant decision. The Bissell Healthy Home Pro Heat All-Rounder is the most powerful, the most versatile, and easily the best home cleaning system you'll ever have. Now this DVD is designed to help you get the very, very best out of your home cleaning system. Right, let's have a look and see what's inside the Bissell All-Rounder box. We've divided the tools up into 4 main categories. Over here you have your tools needed for vacuuming, your tools needed for deep cleaning, your tools needed for hard floor cleaning, and your drain unblocker to unblock those pesky drains. Right, let's start with the vacuuming. Your Bissell All-Rounder is a water filtration system, so you need to fill the tank with water before you vacuum any surface in your home. But it's not a difficult task. We simply take the red button, click it down, and remove your hose holder. You then take your tank to your nearest water source, to your sink, and simply fill it up with nice, clean, cold water. The line at the back of the tank shows you when to stop putting water in. Don't get confused with these lines on the side because that's not for vacuuming. We will discuss this at a later stage in the video. So this line at the back indicates when you've got enough water. So we're going to fill up the water tank until we get to that line. Replace the lid, and with that carry handle, simply put the container back into your machine. We're almost ready to vacuum, but before vacuuming, please ensure that you turn the selector dial to filter vacuum. So you'll turn it once to filter vac and then close the lid in front, and we're ready to connect up all your hoses. On your flex hose, you will notice that there's a half round. That half round we line up at the 3 o'clock mark on the machine itself. Once we've connected, we simply twist until you hear it click into place. When you've got your flex hose in, please don't forget that you also need to add the solution hose. So connect your solution hose in exactly the same manner by simply turning 1/4 till 3 o'clock. By now, I'm sure you're anxious to use your machine and see the all-rounder in action, but you can't just yet. We have to connect your extension wand. There's 2 pieces to the extension wand. This one goes in first. We connect the other one, and you see that they simply push together and click into place. Once you've put your extension wand together, you now have your choice of tools that you'd like to use. The most popular tool is your hard floor and carpet tool. This one will do your carpets, and when you need it to go onto the hard floors, simply click the switch and it's now ready to vacuum on your hard floors. If you have something that is a little more tricky to clean on your carpets, you may want to use the turbo brush to pick up pet hair or some really, really fine dirt in your carpets. When you want to go up a level and you want to raise the level from your carpets, you can simply go to your upholstery or to your mattresses and use your upholstery or mattress tool attached to the extension wand. You have your dusting brush here, which will clean any parts of furniture in your house that may need dusting, like your coffee tables, your sideboards, and perhaps even go higher than that to your curtain railings and to your pelmets. For those really, really tough places to reach, like in between your skirting boards, you have the crevice tool. We've put all the attachments onto the caddy, and you slide the caddy into the machine, so wherever you go, your attachments go with you. The quick release system allows you to effortlessly remove the electrical cable in one go so that it makes it easy to plug your all-rounder in. Your Bissell All-Rounder comes with one of the most advanced water filtration systems in the world. Now let me explain how water filtration works. In water filtration, you will see that most of your dirt, just like this glass is absorbing the sugar, most of your dirt will be absorbed. No problem. However, if we keep adding dirt to your water filtration system, eventually the filtering capability of the water goes down. The same as if I kept adding sugar to this water, eventually the water wouldn't absorb any sugar. So it is important to monitor the color and the consistency of the water in your machine while you're vacuuming. Dirtier water absorbs less dirt. Keep the water as clean as possible. So the kids have come home from school and spilt Oros on the carpets. Those unruly house guests have spilt red wine all over the place. Don't panic. Your all-rounder is designed to clean up those wet spills with little or no fuss whatsoever. So I'm going to show you how to clean up the wet spill on either your carpet or on your hard floors all around the home. Let's remove the flexi hose. Second thing, let's turn the dial to wet clean. Close the door and we're ready to go. Now in your kit, you've got 2 tools. You've got the hard floor tool. So this is the tool where your wet spill sits on a hard floor, like your tiles, your sealed wooden floors, or your laminated floors. Simply take the tool, put it on the floor, and your wet spill is a thing of the past. In the lounge, on that classic carpet of yours, we simply take the carpet wet spill, put it on your carpet, your wet spill on your carpet's thing of the past. Right, we've vacuumed the carpet and it's looking fine, but deep down there's allergens and deep-seated dirt and old stains that we need to get rid of. Your all-rounder now steps into the picture because your all-rounder will also deep clean your carpets and upholstery. So let's see how easy it is to deep clean. First step, we're going to turn the dial from filter vacuum to wet clean. Once the dial is done, we close the door and we're ready to go. Remove the caddy that holds all your tools from vacuuming. Let's remove it, let's put it one side, because in that space over there in your machine, you're going to put your water and your solution tank. So let's have a look at the solutions. In your box, you're going to get 4 bottles of solution, 2 light blue and 2 dark blue. These are the ones for carpet and upholstery. The light blue ones is for deep cleaning your hard floors. When you run out of these deep cleaning formulas for your upholstery, go to your nearest retailer and buy the big bottles. So what are we going to do? Let's fill in the solution first. Here's your measuring cup. Pour in the required amount up to the line as indicated on the cap. We're then going to take this solution tank and simply pour the cleaning formula into the solution tank. We're now going to add the water. You can use cold water or hot water, but please don't use boiling water because you're going to damage your machine badly. So let's fill it up to the line on the tank. And once you're done with that, simply put the cap on, close it off, and you pop it into your machine, ready to deep clean your carpets. So let's take the deep cleaning tool and we're going to attach it to the extension wand. Click it into place and you're ready to deep clean your carpets. So first things first, make sure that you vacuum the room with a very good Bissell all-round vacuum cleaner. Second of all, you're going to have to move your furniture, so move it out of the room. And all of this should happen early in the day so that you have the whole day of sunshine to allow your carpets and your entire room to start drying out and smelling nice and fresh. So those are the preparations. Then you need to identify where you're going to start cleaning your carpets. Ideally, you want to start in the corner of the room furthest away from the door. Let's look at the handle. The trigger over here releases water and cleaning formulas into your carpet. So when you're using your machine, you will pull the trigger so that you can spray cleaning formula, and this all happens while you're pulling the tool towards you. When you're pushing the tool away from you, don't spray because you're leaving too much moisture behind in the carpet, and that could damage the underfelt as well as the carpet fibers. I have a simple rule to remember this. When you're pulling the machine, you're pulling the trigger. If you're pushing the machine, you're not pulling anything. Right? You got it. Let's have a look at the tools that you're going to be using for deep cleaning. So we'll start off with your carpet tool. Now the carpet tool is designed with a sprayer at the back end. You have your brushes, which are designed to agitate and loosen the dirt. So while we're going over, these brushes are performing a very important job where they're actually scrubbing your fibers so that we get rid of all the deep-seated dirt and those really old stains that you don't want on your carpets anymore. And then your suction head here, which is designed to suck out all of the moisture and the dirt in one easy go. 95% of all the moisture that you put on your carpet is sucked out by the Bissell All-Rounder. So this one is the one that we use on the carpets. You can then obviously move up to your upholstery and then to your mattresses as well. And this is the tool that you would use there. So you can see it's a slightly smaller head, but the design is exactly the same. You have your spray function, you have your brushes to agitate the fibers, and then your suction head designed to suck out all of that moisture. Now, let's connect this up to the machine itself. So we're going to start at this end. Remember this end? This is the handle with the trigger, the spray trigger. Let's take that and let us easily connect the extension wand. So the entire extension wand now gets connected, and now to the end of the extension wand, we put the carpet upholstery tool. Now you're ready to clean all of your carpets throughout the house. When you want to take the level up and you want to go do upholstery and mattresses, simply take the whole unit off like that, put it down to the side. Your upholstery tool connects exactly and straight to the handle, and now you're onto your upholstery and to your mattresses. The correct position for deep cleaning is wet cleaning. So go to the selector dial, turn it to wet cleaning, and you're now ready to deep clean. The red button is for the heater. This heats up your water. Your cleaning formula makes cleaning a breeze. Not only does it help with cleaning, but it also helps with the drying process. So keep the heater on. The next button I want you to press is the pump button. It says wet clean on it. Press it. Make sure it's on. If you don't press it, you don't have spray. If you don't have spray, you're not going to clean anything. And then the last button I want you to press is the on-off button, because quite clearly if you don't press that, you're going nowhere. Once you've finished deep cleaning, I want to turn your attention to the dirt collection tank. All the dirt and the water that you suck out of your carpets will now be collected in this tank over here. But you need to pay attention to it, because if you overfill this tank, there is a chance that you may damage your machine. Now, we don't want damaged machines. So on the side of the tank, you will see the line that says empty when full. Please obey that instruction. When the water and the dirty moisture and liquid and dirt gets up to the line, you simply take the tank to your sink, to an outside drain, or to your basins outside, and you take the lid off and you empty it. There is a fail-safe built into the Bissell All-Rounder. Inside there is a flotation device. You will see this flotation device over here. As the water level rises, the flotation device will go up, and eventually it will block off some of the airflow in your machine, thereby protecting your machine in case, like me, you're a little bit forgetful. So you've cleaned your carpets, you've cleaned your couches, you've cleaned your mattresses, you've cleaned all your upholstery in your house, and all that's left is your tiled floors. Well, your Bissell All-Rounder will do that for you too. So let's just quickly recap. So all the things that you did to deep clean your carpets, you do exactly the same thing for your hard floors. Now we're going to show you the hard floor attachment. So here's your hard floor attachment. Through here will come your cleaning formula and your liquid, and then your squeegee and your brushes will remove the dirt off your hard floors, including those tiny little grouting lines where all the dirt likes to hide on your tiled floors. We're going to take the microfiber pad, we're going to attach it to the cleaning head. So you attach one side with the Velcro lining, wrap it around the bottom of the tool, attach it to the other side. This end then goes into your cleaning, your extension wand. Attach it to the extension wand, and this end we now attach to the flexi hose and to the trigger. And presto, off you go. Let's go clean your hard floors. Now the principle is exactly the same. As you pull the machine backwards, you're going to spray cleaning formula and liquid onto the hard floor. And the microfiber pad is the important part, because that's going to do the scrubbing for you. So let the microfiber pad get nice and wet, and then it'll do all your cleaning for you. For best results, what I recommend is that you slightly raise the head when you remove the moisture from your hard floor. That'll keep the suction head in contact with all the moisture and make sure that your floor is not only clean, but perfectly dry at the end of it as well. And that's how you clean a hard floor in your home. Carpets, upholstery, mattresses, hard floors. Is there anything else your all-rounder can do? Well, there is. Those horrible drains that are blocked in your shower, in your basin, even in the kitchen sink. Your all-rounder can handle those messy blockages. Simply attach your drain unblocking tool straight to the handle, switch your machine on, have it in the wet vacuum position, and you suck out the mess out of that blocked drain. But remember, keep an eye on the liquid levels, because you don't want that water level to rise too high, because you could damage the machine. So keep an eye on it, and remember that the line on the side of the tank is your guide. Your Bissell All-Rounder will give you years and years of exceptional service, but you have a part to play in that. If you don't maintain your machine properly, you're not going to get the best results out of your Bissell All-Rounder. So let me show you how easy it is to clean your machine. First of all, let's just open the gate so that we remove the tank with the utmost of ease. Remove the top lid, and underneath the lid you will find a sponge filter that can be washed in a sink with normal soapy liquid. Second part, your selector over here. Let's turn that to remove. Remove the selector, wash that and rinse it. Inside, your filtering tower easily comes out of the machine at a slight angle. Take that out and we can rinse and wash that, and then your tank can be rinsed and washed with hot water and with normal soapy liquid. At the back of your machine, you're going to find a filter. This filter is a washable HEPA filter, which is your last stage of filtration when you're vacuuming. So every month or so, I would recommend you take the filter out, and with a soft brush or with a soapy liquid, you simply wash that, leave it to dry, and once it's all dry and clean, put it back in your machine, store the machine in your cupboard, ready for use the very next time. Cleaning your machine also means cleaning the attachments. Sometimes the attachments are forgotten about, and the dirty water and the germs sit in your attachments, in the pipes, and they create the smells that you don't want from your machine. But cleaning this is really, really simple. You take a bucket, clean water, switch the machine on, and all you do is put your attachments into the clean water and let the machine suck up the clean water right through the system. That rinse will rinse out your attachments, it rinses out your extension wand, and it rinses out your flexi hose. So whichever attachments you've been using, simply dunk it into some clean water, suck up the clean water, and your machine is ready to go back into the cupboard and use for the next time to clean your home. Thank you for purchasing the Bissell All-Rounder to make sure that your home is clean and that your family is healthy. We think that you will get years and years of brilliant service out of your Bissell All-Rounder if used according to the way we've described it in this instructional video. Please be advised that we do have service centers throughout the country, and we have a national call center number which is flashing on your screen right now. If you need any advice, if you need any spares, or if you just simply want to have your machine serviced, don't be afraid, give us a shout, we'll help you.